All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to tackle a huge question for anyone who's ever spent a dime on advertising. How do you stop just guessing and actually start growing? We're going to talk about making that shift from throwing money at a wall and hoping it sticks to actually investing it wisely. Let's do this.
So let's start with a big one. It's a question that probably keeps a lot of you up at night. You see that money going out the door for your ads, but is it a true investment that's bringing something back? Or is it just another expense that kind of vanishes into thin air?
And this really gets to the heart of the problem. So many businesses are stuck in what I call the paid ad gamble. They're pouring cash into these big platforms, which is great, but they're doing it without any real data. They're basically just crossing their fingers and hoping for the best. But what if you could take all of that guesswork out of the equation? What if you could replace that hope with cold hard data? That's the mindset shift we're talking about today. It's about moving from guessing to knowing. So how do we do that? Well, the tool that gets us there is A/B testing. And look, don't let the name scare you off. It sounds super technical, but it's not. At its core, it's really just the scientific method, but applied to your ads. It's a simple and honestly a really powerful kind of experiment.
To put it simply, A/B testing, you might also hear it called split testing, just means you create a couple different versions of your ad. Then you show them to different groups of people. And the goal? The goal is incredibly simple. You let the data, the clicks, the conversions tell you which ad is the winner. Okay, let's make this super clear with an example. Imagine you've got ad A with a big 50% off headline on a red background. Then you got ad B, which says buy one get one free on a blue background. By running both of these at the same time, you're not just testing colors or words. You're asking your audience a direct question. What actually motivates you more, a straight-up discount or a value offer?
And this right here is why A/B testing is a total game changer. This isn't just about tinkering or making your ads look a little bit nicer. It's about a system for turning raw data into smarter decisions. And yep, ultimately into more dollars. So, this path to smarter ads really has 3 key steps. First, you start making decisions based on data, not just your gut feeling. Then, that data gives you these incredible insights into what your audience actually wants. And the best part? The result is you stop wasting money on ads that don't work, and you can confidently put more money behind the ones that do. So, you're probably wondering, okay, what can I actually test? And the great news is, you don't have to change everything all at once. Even tiny, seemingly small changes in your ads can lead to huge results. Here's a quick checklist of the heavy hitters. You can test your headlines, of course, the images or the video you're using, the ad copy, the words on the ad, even the landing page where people end up. But let's zoom in on one of the most powerful things you can test, that little button, the call to action, or CTA.
Think about a classic CTA, like Shop Now. It's direct, it's to the point, it's telling the user exactly what to do. This is perfect for someone who's already got their wallet out and is ready to buy. But now, compare that to something like Learn More. See, that speaks to a totally different person, a different mindset. That's for someone who's still curious, they're in that research phase. Just by testing these 2 simple phrases, you can learn so much about where your audience is in their buying journey. And that information is absolute gold. Now, once you get the hang of A/B testing, you can even level up to something called multivariate testing. So A/B testing is all about changing one thing at a time. Multivariate testing is like throwing a party. You test combinations of things all at once. So you could test, say, 3 different headlines, 2 images, and 2 calls to action at the same time to find the absolute perfect combination. It does need a bigger audience, but it can get you to the winning ad way faster. And all this testing and learning, it all leads to the big payoff. Scaling your ads with total confidence. Once you've found what works, you finally have the green light to step on the gas. Because let's be real, scaling without testing is just a much, much bigger gamble. A/B testing gives you that solid foundation you need. It means when you decide to pour more money into your ads, you're not just hoping it works, you're investing in a proven winner that you know will bring in consistent returns. And just remember, you don't have to get everything perfect on day 1. This whole journey can start with just one better headline, one more powerful image. Finding that one single winning element is all it takes to start seeing your return on investment go up. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Take a look at the ads you're running right now. What's the one big assumption you're making about your audience? What do you think they want to see or read or click on? And how could you set up a super simple test, maybe even tomorrow, to find out if you're actually right?